And we're back with Resident Evil 3, Nemesis. When we last left off, we had just become infected, and now we were playing as Carlos to try to find a cure and get out of the town before it gets nuked off the face of the map. 13 saves. Oh my god, good thing we're not going for rank. I won't allow them to give up. I won't allow them to win. I will survive. They can't stop my last escape. Don't need that. And we have no healing items, so... fuck it, we ball. As long as we don't run into Nemesis, we shouldn't have that much of a problem. Actually, useful to get rid of you while I still have holy Christ, guys. I was gonna say, because I'm gonna need to come back through here as Carlos and then again as Jill. So maybe it's best that that be cleared. God, that was just too much damage. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Oh. I see our levels may be a little bit loud. Ooh, okay, yep. Fix that in a second. There we go. Now we turn you back to... there should be the preset limit. Everything should be good. There. That's a little bit better. Phil says, Resident Evil 3 make be like Clock Tower. I hardly know her. Right? The laundry list of things of why that remake wasn't even a full game is just staggering. But that's why we're playing this one and not that one. That's one of those games that sits in my Steam library making fun of me for having spent money on it. I guess this must be the way. Oh, right, because the Metro Fire's out now. Also, welcome, Phil. Good to have you. Little bitches. Could be worse. At least they don't take bullets. At least I'm not willing to spend bullets on them. No, we don't need anything here yet. Now, you're no longer a dead end, right? Now we just take you to the hospital? Huh. Awful lot of people. Starting to think that I'm not right about that. Well, that's 60% already. Jeez. And I'm wrong anyway. I'm wrong anyway. You know what? What we're gonna do is we're just gonna let them finish off lunch. Then we're gonna start again. We're not gonna lose all that health at the start. And maybe we'll even get a little bit more maneuvering down. Phil says, that's my entire back catalog laughing at me. Oh, God, I know the feeling. I used to have a total handle on my backlog. And then I bought a Steam Deck. And that was the end of that. Phil says, I got some games on there that I bought at full price, never got around to them. And then I see them on sale for 75% off a little over a year later. Yeah, that makes it real hard to justify buying most games at launch. I mean, that's kind of why I stopped doing that for the most part, unless I know I'm going to get my enjoyment out of it, like, obviously, Doom the Dark Ages. I got more than my enjoyment out of that before that went on visible sale. And even so, I don't think I saw Dark Ages go down for, like, Lord Gaben level sales. At least not yet, considering it's only, like, a year old. It's definitely seen more cuts than I'm used to seeing in a game, though. But that could be just Bethesda or id. Well, I thought I was going to avoid losing health. No avoiding it. Phil says, I've also stopped buying at launch. This was a while back. I totally don't blame you whatsoever. Like I say, for the most part, it's just done for me. Actually, a prime example of a game that I'm still waiting, I'm going to be waiting for a while to go on sale, but I'm interested in it, and is Ninja Gaiden 4. Bought Doom, didn't buy Ninja Gaiden. I did get Ragebound at launch, though, but Ragebound was reasonably priced, comparatively. Phil says, the Dark Ages has already seen 50% off, getting closer to 75%. Oh, damn! I didn't realize we'd already reached 50. Not that shocking, though. Doom goes on such good sales all the time. Thank fuck he didn't poison me. I didn't want to have to already turn back. Indies don't count. Yeah, I agree. I agree, because indies are what will save us all. So much love for indies, especially lately. I mean, they're out here doing things like, you know, complete games. A dastardly move, I know. It's just impossible for most AAA outside of apparently id Software to keep up with. Complete games. Right, that'll be for once Jill is better again. There we go. Man, I went so far off the beaten path. I would happily pay launch price for UFO 50 again. It's just that damn good and that damn deserving. And this would be why I wanted to have all that assault rifle ammo. And now I have to really be on my toes. caught on the other indie ninja stuff, like, God, that other one. It's embarrassing. I can't think of it right now. Shinobi, there we go. That nice, low scale, comparatively tight little ninja game. Amazing. But Ninja Gaiden 4, that's too much damn money for what I see there. I don't know if I... you know what? I'd better. I am prone to making mistakes. And since we are obviously not going for anything resembling rank, why take chances? Continuing the indie love, I've hit the end point in Kingdoms of the Dump, or at the very least, the point of the game where it literally explicitly told me, the map is open, the airship is yours, do your side quests, and then talk to this NPC when you're ready for the end. It's just so damn good. Ooh, hell yes. What is a juicy raccoon? What does a juicy raccoon taste like? Okay, I had to make sure that it was actually appearing and I wasn't obscuring it. But that sign that's just below me, who else is wondering what in the hell a juicy raccoon is? Phil asks, did you watch Digital Foundry's John Linnerman's top 10 for the year? He's always highlighting indie stuff I managed to miss. I haven't. I'm going to be watching that pretty much right after the stream. Always love Digital Foundry stuff. Plus, I like a lot of Linneman's, like, retro stuff. Juicy Raccoon is my persona! Oh my god! Oh, that would make a horribly good persona, too. We don't need to go there. Alex says, I came back. What the fuck is a Juicy Raccoon? We don't know. I don't know if it's a beverage or a snack. Like, could that be a particularly good, like, beef jerky? Or, like, God, what's that thing Americans have? Steakums? I think the closest thing we have in the equivalent is, like, just the bagged chopped jerky. Jack Link's is usually the brand. Those might not even be close to what Steakums are. I'm just guessing based on the context that I always see them in TV shows. The patients suffer from gangrene and... Okay, yeah, this is... No gameplay useful information. What do you think a Juicy Raccoon is, Alex? Phil says, it looks like a vending machine, so I assume it's a beverage. Yeah, that's the other thing. Because, like, if it is a beverage, is it, like, an energy drink? Is it Kool-Aid? Oh, yeah? Juicy Raccoon? Please enter your voice. Tape recorder.
Their also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
now, just making sure there's nothing else before. Blue, eh? Alright, well, we'll keep it on hand. Hopefully we'll get some greens. Phil says, I also don't know what a steakum is. My only context is American television. Yeah, same. Like when you see it, like sometimes American Dad, Roger will be like, burp, steakums. Good. In fact, let's just switch to that for right now. Because I'm pretty sure we're done seeing hunters until we get back into the lobby. And if we're not, I'll just switch back. Phil says it's a Raccoon City exclusive. I see. Oh, like Ecto Cooler. I see. I think we go to 4F first. And then B3 last. Right, I forgot that friggin' rendering noise. I never figured out what its problem is. Feels strangely like I should be fighting the Gravedigger. Of course, I'm pretty sure in Umbrella Chronicles you actually do fight the Gravedigger here. That's the light gun game that originally came out for the Wii.
Don't shoot! No! Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened?
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Supervise this. Come on now, you have something for me, don't you? I could swear he still had something of importance on him. Too dark to see anything outside. Yes, we do need the sick room key. That is not negotiable. Photo ID, rendering of intro. Oh, is this President Clinton? I figured if anyone knew where to get some tang around here, it'd be you. Hey, shut up! Cardboard box with chemicals. No, I don't mean inspect. I mean... Oh! Wrong button. Trying to quick turn with the interact button and not, you know, the quick turn button. Pretty sure that's all that's down here. Now we go to B3. Unless Nemesis shows up. You know, fucking watch that happen. You're not fooling me. He is holding a slip. 253. Excellent. I should write that down. 2, 5, 3. Because I'm positive that's going to come up. Alright, so, first order of business. You combine to you. Why? Whoa, wait. Why the hell won't you combine? Okay. Alright, that's annoying. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We needed to heal anyway. Then we'll... Huh. That's so bizarre. Phil says, I think you need the green base. Demonstrably, it seems so. I, for some reason, did not clue into that. It makes sense. I think they just wanted to force me to use that first aid spray. Fine, I'll heal. I won't like it, though. I could have done that, too, in hindsight. If I really wanted to. Now. You... Now, which one do you need to be on? Something seems to have been placed here. Something seems to have been placed here. Alright, well, let's try the first corner. Since that seems to be the most obvious place. This is game design oversight. No, it's a me observancy oversight. Because if I would have went just a little bit more up that hallway, that key would have given me my item space. Ah, that was... 2... 5... 3. A sick room is a very strange place to keep a vaccine base. Like, that's just weird. That's an umbrella oversight is what that is. All right, B3. Shouldn't there be a ton of zombies? Is that the door? No. That's a hunter. But where? Well, there's not a whole lot of places that could possibly be. Ha, that's a door from Resident Evil 2. Okay, that is a hunter. Hoorah for... Whew. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Phil says, all architects in Raccoon City are clinically insane. They'd have to be. I mean, how else could you design things like, I need a car battery to be placed inside the mayor's statue to get, like... Immediately the contractor should be going, all right, stop you right there, Mr. Mayor. What the fuck? And this is where the mayor cackles and laughs, and this is where we realize the mayor has been Dr. Wily somehow the entire time. A complicated lock and cannot be opened. Very well. Shaft. Oh, these are the frog hunters. Well, frog-like, anyway. They'll just fucking eat you. Right, there's probably a machine to do that. And once the machine's done mixing those, they get set free. It is set next to the cultivation tank. Will you switch the electric power supply? Okay, it looks like I just turned those off. Phil says Hunter Gamma. Yeah, that's right. It was Beta and Gamma. I couldn't remember the two different classifications. I just had the base level remember. One eats you, the other decaps you. Yes, now we set medium base. I don't remember how to operate this. This should be great. Let's, how do we Magoo our way through this? Well, close. So close. That is not the right direction. No. Well, we've successfully retransferred all the pressure to one tube. Oh, that's it. Wait a minute. No, it's not. They're equal, but they have to be equal at the arrow. This is not an ideal puzzle. Ah! No. So close. Phil says, eventually you'll have tried every combination. Eventually. Eventually. At this point, it kind of feels like it's just making fun of me. Be thankful this puzzle isn't timed with a giant shark trying to Jaws 3D his way into the room. Oh, that puzzle drives me crazy every time. Usually with fear as I panic and scream. It's definitely one of the better puzzles in Remake. See, they're balanced now. Just accept it. Hooray! We finally stumbled across it. As it was foretold. Vaccine medium. Now, surely we can't just combine these ourselves. Oh, yes we can. Alright, Carlos. Time to leave. That... You know what? I'm just going to pretend that was on purpose. I was trying to go straight for the door, and I overshot it tremendously. Phil says Carlos the chemist. Yeah, exactly. He can be the new helper on the latest science show. Whoa! Both of these things were definitely on purpose. 100%. Oh, we don't have very much bullet. But that's fine. We just got to get back to Jill, and it's fine. Alex says, this is a challenge, huh? It sure friggin' was. I'm glad to be done with it. But the, everyone's favorite, the water treatment plant, has still yet to come. There's the shitload of zombies I remember. Phil says, damn, that duck, that was... Thanks, man. It just really worked out that way. You know what? You know what a smart person does? They save before something goes completely wrong. Because there ain't no way I'm getting better than that kind of escape. 6% left of the rifle be damned. I'm pretty sure we can get back there, no trouble. The real trick is gonna be surviving Nemesis. Anyone else blown up there? Phil says, I'll take the water treatment plant puzzle over that sliding block puzzle in Resident Evil 4 I always manage to make harder than it actually is. Yeah, I'll give you that. Or that stupid laser puzzle in Resident Evil 5 that is also... I'm also sure I make harder than it has to be. It's just more tedious than anything. You're just like, oh, am I still here? Oh, good. The curtains are on fire. I know that tune. The curtains are definitely on fire. You know what? That's fine. Did they give you a 6-minute timer when the door to leave was 2 seconds away? No, it was a 6-second timer. But yeah, the door was 2 seconds away. So unless you're panicking and going in the wrong direction, it should be okay, but, you know, sometimes that happens to first-timers. I don't have the weapons for this. Baby grave diggers. Yeah, they were, Phil. Nope. I have 6% of a rifle. There is nowhere near enough to do that. Okay, it looks like 6 minutes. I get it. I get it. Ha! Turns out I didn't actually need to waste my ammo at the beginning of this on those zombies anyway. Turns out Nemesis has things well in hand. Okay, I don't remember if I actually have any ribbons as Jill, and I'm pretty sure these items don't carry over, so we're just gonna save. That way, we've got a save point before this fight. And I won't be consuming her ink ribbons. That's right, it tastes awful.
Okay? Yes, barely. What's going on?
Carlos the chemist wins again.
That monster just doesn't give up.
What? I thought we killed that thing.
No, it's been waiting for you.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
Don't trust him! I don't see what was to trust about him. Oh, wow. Empty Magnum. That is not how I would have wanted to start a fight against Nemesis. Okay, we do have ribbons. That's good. Grenade launchers... He sidesteps grenades like a motherfucker, though. Like, he's really good at it. Frustratingly good. All I need is one more B, and then I can make Magnum rounds again. Okay, well, carrying an empty gun is dumb. Huh. I guess it's time to break out the grenade launchers? It's gotta be a fair bit better than just an eagle and a shotgun. 'Cause I'm pretty sure this is like a boss capacity encounter. You get put your you. Alright, I think that's the best we can hope for. Phil says, Nemesis is so polite, not entering safe rooms even though he clearly knows they're in there. Yeah, you know, right? He's got some kind of warrior's honor or something. Bitch. Uh-oh. Okay, it's got to be time to... Yep. Okay. Ice rounds, I believe, are next. That's not the run button. That is danger. Gotta love that hot swap. Oh shit, he sidestepped. Oh wait, I still got one left. Oh no, 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 no. That is what I am talking about. I don't normally use these, but you know what? This time I'm going to choose to be very grateful to have extra health. Let's just keep the grenade launcher with us. It's nice, it's compact, there's extra punch. You can stay right there, Mr. Mine Thrower. You'll serve everyone the most good by staying out of my inventory. Right, now we go this way. Shame I couldn't pass Carlos's healing items along. Let's... Yeah, I guess we'll carry you just as some light insurance. No sense walking around in a position to get dead. Phil says, I remember seeing a nerdy thread discussing who was in control of Nemesis. The tyrant part or the pre-alpha parasite part? Oh. You know, that's something I never actually would have considered. That went awesome. This wasn't even the right way. But, you know what? I'll take it. Because, yeah, does the parasite have extra will? Huh. Because it's more than just a virus. No, that is something you could probably just fucking go right on and on with. Still a waste of handgun bullets, I guess, but we didn't end up taking damage from them, so I'm going to choose to take that win. No, thank you, Mr. Circular Object. What are you? Mine thrower rounds. Nope. Gross, disgusting. Keep them. I suppose if one element of it could be controlled, then that would be the part that Umbrella would have the most interest in. What do you mean you don't have your lockpick? So much for a more effective handgun. Oh, that is just great. All right, that's fine. We'll go back. We're right near the lockpick anyway. Fucking waste of ammo. At least there's no more spiders up this hallway. I can be happy for that much. Did I already get the thing on that body? Seriously? Hell yes, I'll take that extra insurance policy. Carnivore says, and so begin the delays. Get 'em, Dan! That's what we're going to be doing. The travel delays are always the worst. Oh, sometimes they're kind of okay. I mean, if you got like a good book or a Steam Deck. There's an item place a lot closer than that. That should be just one right to my right. All right. Now we need... No. Lockpick. Cannot believe I forgot that. I even tried to use that door as Carlos. Now, I suppose the fault here is I just assumed it was part of her loadout. Like it is in other games. Carnivore says, glad to know the mine thrower has been trashed since day one. Yeah, I've just never gotten along with this weapon, ever. Also, welcome back. Sorry I forgot. Always great to have you. Hope your traveling is going well. Phil says, my Resident Evil 1 brain makes me think Jill always has the lockpick on her. That's exactly what was going on in my brain. I was like, well, Of course we always have this. So all I need to do is come back with Jill. I don't have to remember to get the stupid thing. Well, I suppose unlocking a safe room, there's worse things. Park key. I'm pretty sure we can put the lock pick back now, though. Get you off the table, so I stop looking at it. Be gone. Now we'll put you here. Keep the park key. Isn't there something more in here? More? More of this trash? Oh, RN Jesus is not feeling kind on me. Alex says, how do their lockpicks break all the time? At this point, use the needed keys. Yeah, they don't always have them on them. I will this time, though. I've got my pretty park key. And some more ink ribbons. Perfect. You know what? That is a perfect opportunity. Because I don't think we haven't saved since using Carlos. Any amount of progress is good. We've got our key, so we don't need to go scrambling for it. And we've got this item room open should we need to return for the lockpick again. I don't think we have to. I'm nearly positive we don't. But, you know, I didn't think we'd need to bring it with us. Thank you, previous Jill Brain. I like how they just instinctively know. That's always just made me laugh. Oh, baby gravediggers. Gotta stay away from the water. And sometimes that's just not enough. Oh, this thing. Wasn't there a pick-upable around there? Just want to be sure. Alex says also, do you have anything planned for 100 subs? If I've gotten there, I don't know. I never imagined that, actually. I just think about, No, that's just a different route. We need to go here first. I was just thinking about different things that I could do to break pace. Like, after playing so much Terminator 2D No Fate, I got the idea of just having a T2 day where we play various T2 games and then end by playing No Fate, beating it a couple of times, making all the different story choices you can make. Yes? Sparkle, sparkle. Ah, wait, I see. Okay, so I need a cross pattern. Not quite what I need. Whenever says, that sounds good on paper. There's some pretty terrible T2 games. Oh, I know. I've played most of them. I've got a lot of legitimate love for the NES Terminator 2 game, though. And on a pretty good day, I can usually beat it. It's the steel mill that always screws me up when I get there. But, oh my god, struggling with the, either the Super Nintendo and Genesis version of, like, just the side-scroller. It's one of the most heinous things I've ever experienced in my life. Couple rounds of that, maybe the home arcade game. Because they make a pretty good translation of that for the Super Nintendo. Nope. Nothing doing there. Alex says, also, what happened to that Doom Master Level playthrough? It's on the burner. It's on the burner. We'll get to it. Nope. Not that one either. Perhaps the button I need is down here. There. There it is. So two. Okay. Okay. I knew there was something I wasn't seeing. All right. So we need you, and then you. Right. Wait. What did I get wrong here? Alright, let's just pen that down here. Blank. Black cog, black cog. Silver cog, silver cog. I could swear that's what I remade. One thing's for sure, we will definitely never be at a loss of things to play. Oh, I'm dumb. That's just not arranged correctly. Okay. Yes. 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 Right. There we go. Phyllis, how is Exophobia so far? Satisfying the endless boom shot hunger? It is. It's actually very interesting the way that game works. I thought it was going to be more roguelike than it is, but I'm delighted to find what it actually is. I can't remember where it is I'm lost right now, but I really like the way it handles with sliding melee versus charge shots, and it's good stuff. Good stuff. I did not desire this. Get off of me, you shit! Oh, I thought the fucking big kahuna was coming out at me. One thing that always puts a lot of stress on exploration in Exophobia is the fact that your map has a limited battery. So you can only get your bearings for so long before you have to hope you find a save point or some kind of map restoration point. You don't have the key, Jill. Aw, come on! There was definitely enough room to maneuver around him. Definitely take the herbs. Are you serious? Well, at least they both died, and that was a actually halfway decent use of a shell. Be dead. Not bad. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Okay, now can we finish exploring? Oh, we couldn't even go up that way anyway. Yeah, I definitely forgot to pick up something before coming here. But at least when I come back, it'll be nice and clear. Phil says, so were these zombies recently buried when infected, or did the game director forget what sort of zombies they were working with? I'm pretty sure it's that one. They're just like, we just want the zombies to do this. Never mind how that works. You're overthinking it! Yes, back down the ladder we go. Probably left the key at the other end of the sewer line or whatever it is that this is. Ah. Well, I guess there is no other end or other alcove. That's my Resident Evil 2 brain. Okay, well maybe I just should have had the key before going down there to begin with. At the very least, we won't have to futz with that puzzle again. Oh my god! How is this possible? Well, now we need to go back to an item room. Or another explanation, perhaps the T-virus has a little bit in common with trioxin, you know? Maybe they'll animate bones. Except it doesn't do that. I'm just reaching. Ow! Get off of me! Perhaps this route I ignored should have been taken to begin with. Oh, oh, that was too close. But the important thing is I got them before they could get me. Because at caution and below, they can and will, you know, do their one-shot attack. In that case, they would have just eaten me. Another untimely end. You are not worth grenades. Lucky headshot on the dog. That was some luck. Oh. That barrel would have been helpful. Hello, do you have the cemetery key? Close enough. Gunpowder? Bullets? Both? Ooh. It's the rear gate of Raccoon Park. It's locked. Well, maybe that's what this key is for. No? Ah, yeah, it is the graveyard key. No cheeseburgers in the garbage can? I suppose this isn't Earthbound. No green herbs in the garbage can? Oh, well, at least when we come back this way, bleh, this zone will be cleared out. Nope. Wait a minute. You gotta duck back down here and make use of that item box while we still have, you know, presence of mind to do so. Thank fuck I cleared the zombies out of here. Alex asks, what if, crazy idea, the Gravedigger returns in Resident Evil 9? I'd be so fucking down for that. I'd be so down for that. Alright, more herbs for the pile. You, and you. You can be combined with you. But put back, because this isn't an emergency yet. We've got the ribbons. Why not save? Why not save? Because what if, crazy thought, I might be heading towards a Gravedigger fight, but I'm not sure if I get any leeway before it. Phil says, I guess if the new Resident Evil 3 is canon. Gravedigger never actually died. That's true. He could still be an experiment being made. Or he's just, you know, living around in the nuclear wasteland, and he's one of the first things that'll be showing up when they try to reclaim the city. Because he's hungry. He'll outfeed all the local graboids in the area. Aw. Always a disappointment when the teacup runs dry. No, back down in there. Glad I went back over that upper lip, though. I mean, those extra herbs were a boon. Yeah, I really did feel like there should have been like an extra little alcove in there. But that's just me remembering the Resident Evil 2 sewers. Thank you, Clear Graveyard. Yes, of course. We just instinctively know. Goodbye, key. Gunpowder. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. All right. We gotta... Is there an item box nearby? Oh, we need the fucking lighter! Oh, there better be an item box nearby. Okay, good. Guess that ink ribbon was kind of a waste, but... Oh, well. Okay, first, let's... No, let's just get rid of you for a second. Now, we have some ammo desires to take care of. We are about to make a triple C. So we get our reloading tool. That gives us C. Triple C. 24 Magnum bullets. Perfect. Combine. Or keep near with you. Now, we can make shotgun shells and handgun bullets, or another C for the stack and handgun bullets. That is quite an ask. I think what I need right now, more than anything, is greater ammo variety. So we're going to take our shells, and then we're going to make you... Wait. I've got an A in there, so if we're doing that, let's... Don't I? Oh, I must have it in here. All right. Well, then I guess we're getting a double A amount of ammunition. And we needed the lighter. Phil says, I am interested in exploring a post-nuke Raccoon City. What might have survived, what within the ruins remain. I want to see that too, honestly. Especially if we're going to keep playing as the legacy characters and keep going with this timeline, which I'm all for. But that's a real interesting untouched avenue. How could nuclear radiation affect whatever bio-menaces could possibly remain? It's worth exploring, I think. The driest wood in the history of just stagnant cabins. Why in the holy hell would you just throw away a lighter for any reason? One that works in this situation. There's just no reason for that. Ooh, more stuff. What are you? Park key. I know where you go to. Fax from HQ. No one cares. It's set to auto-receive mode. Another nameless mercenary. Who kind of looks like Nikolai, or just like, you know, like a reuse of Nikolai. Which very well might be true. You know, when you're maximizing your resources. It's like how every zombie survivor in... Or how every zombie in Dead Rising is a mixture of a survivor. Ooh, grenades. There we go. No, sir. We're not going to let you take up space in my inventory. You get in that thumper. This is clearly Jill knew she would never need it again. Ever. Yeah, because why? Why would you need to start a fire ever in any survival situation, right? It's just completely non-essential. The lighter was clearly weighing her down. Takes up as much space as a grenade launcher. Now, see, that's worth considering too. But still, fire. The source of fire.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Supervisors. It is time. Those gathering combat data and having, you know, been killed by others.
To stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Oh no, the raves know. Well, since they just gave me a fresh set of ink ribbons, I'm going to take that hint and save again. Yeah, and I'm actually going to be needing everything that I'm carrying, so that just works. Save your game. And now back to the park. The whole ass other end. Can't wait to see how low our rank is. It's going to be so bad. It's comforting to have a surplus of ink ribbons. Wait a minute. 13, 39. Yeah, we should be okay. I was debating going back for the Magnum, but you know what?
What's going
If
on?
I end up screwing up,
Whoa!
I'll have my chance. Because I thought to save.
What is that?
Too bad I don't have acid rounds. They're really effective against living things. What is that? Jill, you fought it like 2 times already, right? Like, how the hell do you not know? Not exactly the most astute observer among us. Her survival is a mystery. That is what's called lucky we're not dead. Incredibly lucky we're not dead. And that takes care of that. Excellent. Completely drained my grenade launcher, but you know what? We're still alive. And what's more, we still have a very, very healthy Magnum. So we are not down any power weapons. They're lucky I had to go this way anyway. Go away. I just killed your mama. And we watched it dissolve, so we know it's over. Wait, nope. We've already got the riches from there. Oh, now we've replenished. Damn it! Thought I could wheel around the corner. Thought I could do the same thing there. Both times unsuccessful. Oh, fuck it. Just go. Hoping they're not likely to do another, like, do a back-to-back boss encounter. I was about to say, just wait. The second I say that, that's when Nemesis is going to jump out of the lake. Now you no longer need this key. Goodbye. I remember how you just, like, end up here in Resident Evil 3. Fuck you! Give him a push. Didn't I do this? Oh, wait. No. I'm mistaking this layout for the electrical plant from earlier in the game. Very similar hallways.
Carlos.
Jill, listen very carefully. They're planning on launching a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks. The explosion will be powerful enough to destroy everything.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. I heard it straight from a supervisor.
They'll go this far to cover their tracks?
Well, what would you do, Jill?
Come on, we have to.
What
hurry.
would
There
you
isn't
do?
much time left.
There was a close-up angle of the burgers on that desk. I want to see that again, but there's no way they're going to get that angle. Facility key, eh? I suppose we'll keep one of those on us. You're serious? There's nothing in the locker? Don't care about the manager's diary. I guess we'll save again. But first, we have absolutely no grenades. So what we'll do first, we'll swap you out in case we come across a blue herb. Then we'll drop you back in here until such time that we are able to locate grenades. Then we will save our game. And probably do something very wrong in this facility and die. Causing us to have to reload. Was that the door I came in? I don't think so. Nope. Most definitely not. Clearly I need the card. Blue herbs, you say? I really have a lot of these things. Like a lot. Well, I guess for sake of... That is one of the reasons I was carrying it. Just in case. Elevator won't move because it's locked with the card key. Alright. How do we unsteam the place? Yes. It's all coming back now. Ah, I see. The one back there. So it's you. Okay, well, can't be that one. I... Okay, can't do that. Hold on. There... What is this? Okay. We need you to access this. And we need you to access this. That might be it. That might be it. That's the ticket. There we go. Just a little bit more brute forcing. Oh, is it time? Is it time to treat some water? Now, right. Card reader. Wait, this isn't the way. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, let's fucking walk around with a gun that goes click. Brilliant idea. You've used the facility key. Yes. It is time to treat the water. Whoa! You have any bullets here I can use on you, dicks? Alex, isn't this close to the end? I'm pretty sure it is. Not much left at all. Phil says, yeah, this is the last area. Dead factory. Completely removed from the remake. Like so many other things. Jill, please get the herbs. Jill, please get the herbs. Jill, please pick up the herbs. Now, surely we'll get something on the other side of this door. Except an elevator. Maybe that'll at least reset the room. I see you getting back up. Yes. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not needing to do that from here. We need to make the water stuff. Alex says, I knew my small pre-brain knew something. Ah, you know more than you think. Especially about combat mechanics. Alex says, I hope they make RE3 reimagined, but like, it's RE3 make, but so much better. You mean the RE3 make that we all wanted? You know, the one that included all the... Whoa! Damn! That hunter meant business! Okay. So, shotgun really required... Pretty sure I saved. Thank goodness I saved recently. Should have saved after that Steam puzzle, though. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. Whatever. We know how it works now. Farrell says, hey, Farrell, what's going on? Usually not fun when they remove stuff from remakes. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like, well, why did you remove it? In some cases, it's like, okay, maybe there's like a fight missing, and that's still a shame, but like, there's whole acts missing from this game. There's so much. Alex says, that was a combo. Yeah, it was. They were tired of how much progress I was starting to make. Okay, so we've got to keep the shotgun. All we've got is healing items. It'd be a lot easier if... Okay, maybe I'm just not spending my ammunition correctly. Because clearly I need my shotgun to deal with them. So, let's do this part right the first time. We're going to take you. Then we're going to combine you. combo breaker. Yeah, pretty much. Right down to the finisher and humiliation. Except I suppose it's not a full humiliation. They didn't dance on me. Alex says, and I know some game mechanics blame Nitro and fish on a stick. Hey, wherever you get your knowledge is always a good thing. They're awesome at what they make. Hey, man. Devs that do it right are always worth rewarding. Okay, now we hit you first. Then you. Then we wrap around. And there we go. Much better once you've actually figured out the solution. And now the testing phase. See if we can get there again. Okay. Okay. Let's give this an honest try. As opposed to a dishonest one. Part of me thinks I should take the Magnum, but you know what? I think... Oh, right, it's these bitches. Well, you know what? I think some maneuvering is all I really need to do for them. Because that's where my shells went last time. That clearly wasn't the right way to spend. Oh, we got a hungry boy. Uh-oh. Now we'll just wheel around to get that MO disc. System disc, whatever. It's using all the same tiles. Perfect. Get by. Phil says, you say now the testing phase, but don't forget about the hunter. Gruesome twosome. That's true. But hopefully now we've brought shells into the equation. Hopefully it'll be enough. I see that third one down there. Of course, the goddamn barrel. That was not my most well thought out plan. That is straight out of Doom, that kind of miscalculation. Okay, maybe there is wisdom in bringing the Magnum with me.
Resident Evil.
But I won't bring those extra bullets. That way I won't overspend the ammunition. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the winning play. Alex says they want some grilled Jill for afternoon snack. Well, they're getting it raw. I think they like it. All right, we got to drop the Fuck it, we'll drop it off on the way back. You, and you, and you. You. Combine for you. Jill looked pretty grilled to me after that red barrel mishap. You know what? That's true. She was pretty thoroughly cooked. If nothing else, a very nice red sear. Point is, they're eating good. I'll use the barrel. It'll save me bullets. Yes. The monkey's paw curled. Jill, you knew that was there. Oh, come on, nose. What's the itch for? Okay, now, we'll put the ribbons back. Keep the healing item. Bring the Magnum. Stay equipped with the Eagle. Alex says, also, who actually sent in the Tyrant? Was it a good old total world saturation weirdo? I think so. I mean, that's kind of the main goal. To create unending life. And, you know, enforce your will. And it's hard to find a better enforcer than a Tyrant. Particularly if said Tyrant happens to be a Nemesis. Okay, now, those hunters are coming. Let's do this correctly. It could also have just been Wesker. His plans upon plans within plans. You're not hunters. You're not worth magnum shots. I'm gonna have to combine and combine again for the hell of it. Because I want them shells. Badly. Alex says they went to work. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's their full-time job to completely annihilate ecosystems and cities, so... You just gonna avoid getting shot in the side there? I have had just about enough of you jumping behind me. Now, I know there's a third one in here, but I'm pretty sure he's just crawling around in the slime. Wonder why you weren't hunters this time. So this is interesting. I had no idea this game had enemy RNG. Apparently so. I mean, I'll take it. I'm happy to not spend those Magnum rounds. He outsmarted you. He did. And he is welcome to stay in his pool of intelligence while I try to solve the rest of the puzzles amidst baby graboids, gravediggers, what have you. They're all the same oids. You've taken the security manual. More ribbons? Not a bad thing. Could be a fairly ripe save opportunity. Veteran instruments. What do we got here? The water sample. Ah, yes. Now the treatment. The horrible treatment. Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta come back down here with like an empty inventory. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so much gunpowder. Farrell says maybe the hunters randomly appear. I'm totally fine with them randomly not appearing. Totally fine with that. If it randomly wants to give me weaker enemies that cost me less ammunition to get by, let it. I am inclined to let it. Okay, actually, let's put you near you. Won't need that key. Ammo disc here. Probably won't need herbs or you. Alright, let's go down there and start cogitating. Alex says, I have to ask, what's actually wrong with Resident Evil 6? I've never gone and sat down to see what the boogaloo was all about. Just bosses and then dipped. For me, it was that the game went in so many wildly different directions. Like, it was trying to be 3 very different games instead of, like, one good one. And you ended up with a really mismatched mess that was so over the top. Like, there's over the top and then there's this. It's kind of like it crosses that border of stupidity just far enough that instead of going, yeah, that looks cool, you're like, oh my God, and you're just rolling your eyes into the back of the sun. Like, Chris's chapter, for example, plays like a Call of Duty game. And Leon's chapter plays closest to what Resident Evil at the time was like, and I don't know, Wesker's was like some kung fu game, and the story was not doing that nonsense any favors. It was just a misfire in every way. Parts and cinematics, I'm like, what are you doing shooting the explosion? Are you putting the fire out with your machine gun? Do you come from the Michael Bay school of firefighting? Fuck yeah, we got enough to get Magnum rounds. Oh yes. Ultraviolet rays are applied to the water. is a tiny shot where a plastic card should fit. Give me the card. Will not be released until a manual check has been performed. Yes, I know. Alex says, oh yeah, remember me talking about me cleaning my PS4? I did, and now it's a bit fucked. Well, what did you do? Did you delete something you shouldn't have? I gotta stop interacting with this thing. There. There we go. Water sample seems to be required. I have the sample, you fool! Alright. Alex says, isn't diversity and jack shit insane stuff fun to go through? Everything's fun to go through eventually. Let's see. Yes. I see. Let's move A. That looks right. B. Let's move you right. No. No. Maybe? Yeah. No, 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 no! Yeah. Yeah. Back. And now C. Phil says it begins. Oh yes, this puzzle is for everybody. No. 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 Wait. No. No. Alright, hold on a second. Hold on a second. So you get two. You get two. I think I got it. First try! All right! Alex asks, also, what kind of fucking training did Leon go through when developing that mustache? He's fucking Dante. Well, I think you got your answer. That mustache is horrible, though. Just horrible. Phil says, keep expecting this machine to play the tune from the Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I don't blame you. It sounds awfully close. And I'm sure with enough tuning, you could make it do that. Alex says, also with the cleaning, change the thermal paste and remove the dust. Now it's an airplane engine, and I don't know how to fix it. Headphones work, and my mic doesn't pick it up. Well, that's good. Weird that it has to work harder now that you've cleaned it, though. That is so strange. Usually things work better, quieter, smoother once you've introduced, you know, the clean. I wonder what happened to yours that it decided, no, now I will run worse. fucking bonus. All right. Definitely save after that. Oh, no. First, we have ammo tool things to sort. Fuck is the ammo tool? There we go. Okay, you. Blessed, blessed Magnum rounds. Okay, you. Combine with you. Oh, baby. Ready to steamroll. It should be good enough for now. We'll bring you... Not you. There we go. And those fresh ribbons. The ammo disc, because I can't actually remember where that goes. And now, most definitely, we save. Holy boy, do we save. Phil says, you changed the thermal paste on a PS4? Might have to assume you broke something on the motherboard and now the fan is not being regulated. Interesting. I didn't know that was a possibility. A broken connection could cause a fan to be unregulated? Huh. For some reason... Oh, well, no. I was about to say, for some reason I thought that'd be more like a bad voltage thing. But, you know, you might be able to say, well, what do you think a bad connection is there, genius? Phil says, my desktop is due for a cleaning. It's running a tad lad now, too. But with the price of computer parts, I'm scared to death of breaking anything. Dude, I don't blame you. I saw the recent prices for RAM and like, oh my god, my soul just about left my body. It's like, wow, we are in for it. Hope you really like the gaming hardware you have, because it is what you will have for the next 10 years. Luxury ownership is becoming a luxury. I don't care for that. George, hey, George, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Great to have you. George says, I haven't cleaned my desktop since I got it in 2021. Dude, it's not related, but stuff like this is how you get 500 gigs of, oh. You're trying to clean that on your computer. Oh, good lord. I try to give mine a pretty reasonable dust out every 6 months or so at least. I never need any more than that. I like it when they just funnel themselves into me like Wolfenstein 3D style. Alright, Hans, just come in single file. Don't worry, it's the best way to get at him. Alex says, actually, maybe the old thermal paste cleaning was actually a bit cheeky. But it shouldn't have broken anything, as I was cautious to the best of my ability. You just never know with consoles. Like, they're kind of like malfunctioning Eddie from Futurama, where you look at him funny, it's just explode. Gotta dust that thing, George. Yeah, you do. The poor suffering bits of technology. I definitely plan to. Phil says, go to the computer store now, buy 10 cans of duster. The staff won't think you're gonna huff it at all. Well, yeah, that's why you buy it in bulk, right? Like, just, you go to Costco, get it by the flat. Or buy Costco quantities from the corner store. That's the best way to do it. You know, patronize local businesses. Come off like a maniac. I'm not doing repair whippets. What do you mean?
You're still wandering around.
Nikolai? So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own.
I wonder
The amount is
why.
modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
You tell him, Jill. Peace out, Nikolai. Alex says, if the PS4 doesn't stutter and keep itself cold, nothing bad will happen. Surely. God, you'll hope. All you'll be able to do is hope. I can't stress myself out to be Bob the Builder for a fuck I will replace soon. You know what? That's also fair. But it's also really nice to have, like, a backup. Especially in this day and age. Like, you know, any system I replace... I have a system disk, you shit. Definitely be glad for the backup. Which reminds me, I really need to make good on fixing that launch switch 1. New battery, new fan.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate.
Did I seriously enter this fight without the Magnum? Like an idiot? I did. I straight up did this. Okay. This isn't quite the fight I was thinking. Here I am trying to shoot those valves myself. Oof, better use it. Phil says, I remember a while back you couldn't buy a computer duster without it being locked in one of those plastic boxes. Too many junkies steal them. Looks like this is the real reason you were saving those bullets for. Yeah, apparently so. I was thinking I was saving them for a later phase, but this would have worked. But I suppose I have to get him to do all the work for me here still. My mission is more survival. I still should have brought a little bit more. Like maybe some more health, for instance. Well, I guess I'm going to have my opportunity. Thank goodness I saved. Do I have to wait for him to strike, or can I interact with those? Don't know where they got the dog part from this. That comes much later. Now that your retirement... yeah, my retirement ammo! The dog Nemesis robbed us of the tentacle form. It did.
Resident
Just like Capcom robbed us of, like, half a fucking game. Who didn't want 3D RTX Chill to get whipped? Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of mods. If that's what you want, there are mods for you. Okay, we definitely need more health. And my retirement bullets! Alright. That should be just fine. That was not exactly brilliant. In fact, that was really stupid. Wow. So we're gonna start the fight bad. God, are we even gonna start the fight? That did not go nearly as well as last time. At the very least, I know I still have lots of healing items, or at least some healing items, in the box. So that little embarrassment can be undone. Feels it's just like any role-playing game, when you save all your healing and stat boost items for when you need them. Exactly. Exactly what I was doing. Wait, I see a magnum that isn't full. Alex says, I do wonder if the Gravediggers will ever appear back in a Resident Evil game. They do seem fairly cool. I hope so. I mean, the only game I've seen them outside this was like the Darkside Chronicles. Or Umbrella Chronicles, rather. One of them. Or was it Dark? No, it was Umbrella Chronicles. One of the shooting games. For certain. Yes, you do.
Warning. Proceeding with operation in treatment room.
Okay. Try and do it right this time. Pity I can't just skip this part and go straight to the, you know, actual starting of the fight. Can we interact with them? Faucet is too tight to turn. Okay, so do they have to be shot then? You're supposed to get in that, you shit. Okay, good. You still got hurt. Caution. That went significantly better. Looks like I didn't need the Magnum rounds after all, but it was a nice comfort to have them. Alright, Jill, time to go. Jill, card key reader means use the card. Alex says, I want to say where they kind of showed a huge copium, but you kind of haven't finished the Resident Evil 4 make or the DLC. Oh, I know. I got to get on that. It's on the list. There's so much to play.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Time to move, Jill. Oh, click is bad. Knew we weren't getting out of that without a bite. That's fine. We don't need to waste the ammo. We got past them. Phil says, Code Veronica has a big worm boss. Kind of uninspired after they already having the Gravedigger in Resident Evil 3. But if they do remake Code Veronica without removing half the game, well, that's going to be the thing, isn't it? Will they be able to do the entire game, or are they going to clip another half out of it? We'll hope that they take the more completionist path. Seriously, caution already. Well, I suppose he did kind of get me. All right, what's our healing cache looking like? Since we're at end game. Not bad. Could be better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use that herb. So we're nice and healed. And we're going to carry you. I think that's it. We got no more grenades. We might pick up some shells. I think that's a perfectly reasonable time to save. Yeah, fuck it. We're right at the end. There's no sense cutting this off into two different segments. Alex says, I wonder what their teams are working on except Requiem, because I know there are more than one team. Well, yeah, that's how we got RE2 Make and RE3 Make. Like, RE2 Make is clearly the A team, and RE3 Make was, not that. Phil asked, do we really want a Code Veronica remake without Claire's Alfred, you cross-dressing freak? Well, look, they gotta bring it all back. And that was something Alfred did. And he was not well. Probably Resident Evil 5 if I took a guess. 5 is, I guess, a candidate. I don't really think it needs to be remade. It's still... I suppose it's not. I was about to say, it still feels new to me, but It's not. It's really not. It's really old. I have an RE5 edition 360, and I guess now that's considered retro. Oh wait, no, I don't have that anymore. That blew up. Right. That was beyond saving. Grenades, you say? Okay, well, what I should be doing, since there's no active clock yet, I should drop the shotgun and take grenade launcher. Because then I'll be able to carry offense and free up the ammo hole. Get you. Because now you will clear that up. And I get a better sidearm. Because we'll save our friggin' 50 magnum bolts to clear out whatever we need to. Phil says, rumor mill suggests both Zero and Code Veronica are up next. That could be interesting. I mean, that might give them a chance to smooth over Zero, but I mean, that said, I feel I should probably learn more about Zero and play beyond where I got before I start dropping any real harsh criticisms on it. Jill? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that stupid key? I thought I used that and discarded that. It's probably still in my item box. But you know what? That's fine. We're right near the item box. Yep, there it is. Now it's going to get used and discarded. Alex says, because the Resident Evil 7 punch mechanic, Resident Evil 4 friendly NPCs, and unique combat system could be used for it. That's true. That's true. To be honest, I don't mind. Those two needed some love. Well, that's the other part about remakes, is like, what if the game really wasn't so great, right? Like, what if it had some bumps and could be made into a better game? Maybe it deserves that chance more than an already proven game, you know? Listen, Jill. Oh my god. A plastic card, yes. Well, what the fuck do you want? I don't understand. What am I missing? Those are both of the plastic keys I have access to at this moment. There's something else that I've missed? Oh, right. We didn't check this out, did we? I guess, sure, we just don't need it. Are you kidding me? George says, I want a remake of Epic Mickey 2 so Purple Lamp could find a way to make the game as good as the first. I heard that was what was basically the case with Yuka Replayly, where they took the first game and added so much quality of life improvements that it's so much better a game. And that's cool.
Jill, where are you? If you can hear this transmission, respond immediately.
George says they've already killed it with their other remakes, and new SpongeBob games are so damn good as new titles. Really? Wow. Kudos to them. Maybe they'll get it.
On my way.
The city's about to become ground zero. Hurry up! And don't forget to take that device with you.
Phil says, I wouldn't mind seeing more Night Dive style ports of games that are pretty much unplayable on modern computers, i.e. No One Lives Forever. Dude, I want that game back so badly, and I agree with you. I want to see them do more things like that, like No One Lives Forever, or like things that they've done like PO'd and stuff, like stuff that was exclusive to the 3DO only. Bring that to us. It's cool that they did. Night Dive just continues to do God's work.
Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Warning. Missile attack confirmed. Emergency level D. All personnel evacuate immediately.
George says, Yuka Replayly was an immense improvement over the original. Even better than they give an owner's discount to anyone who has the original. That's another very Night Dive-like practice. I love seeing stuff like that. Fuck, well, I guess we don't need you. Do we have any more red herbs? Oh, we got mine thrower bullets. Oh, we do. We have a third green herb. Still no Wolfenstein 2009? Oh, fucking dude, I know. That game is still in my Steam wish list very stubbornly. I'm like, it'll be relisted one day. It's still good. It's still good. It's gone. I know. Now, there's no more bullets. Yeah, we that's it. This is the maximum arsenal we can possibly carry, as we have no more arsenal. Phil says, owner discount? Give it to me for free. Yeah, like most of the time. I got an owner's discount on the new version of Blood, refreshed supply, as opposed to, you know, like Quake and Doom, where it's just like, oh, you have this? Just have it. Alright. Mugnum time. Time to stop fucking around. Love the wasted tyrant there. Don't spend too long gawking, Jill. That missile's coming.
Checking system. Checking data. Warning.
George says, I have Wolf 3D on my family share. I still gotta try that. You should. I think it's a good game. For the very least, I had fun with it. And lamentably, did not get a copy for my Steam library before it get delisted. The way I did, you know, the Transformers games. Phil says, I have to assume Wolfenstein 09 will get the Night Dive treatment now that Microsoft owns all involved rights with the game. One can hope. And I choose to believe the appearance of, like, Heretic Hexen Remastered is a fairly good indicator that eventually that will bear out true. Push the battery, Jill. Right, we gotta push it from a specific spot. Battery connected. George says, they also own all the Cybertron games, and we're still waiting to get those relisted. God, I know, right? I mean, I'm glad that I have them in my Steam library, and Lord Gaben is good to us, because I recently finished a replaying enjoyment of the War for and Fall of Cybertron duology. And man, I would love to be able to freely recommend that game to people again. It's just like, yeah, you can just totally get it. Alright, we just gotta time it out, don't we? Yeah, we're hearing that build-up. There's the dog, Nemesis. Not dog-like at all. Nope, not really. Oh good, I don't have to re-secure the batteries. Eat shit! Wait, it missed? Jesus, chill! You're getting way too fucking close to that thing. Take that, you son of a bitch. The stock Jaguar War. Isn't it great? The only thing better than that is this.
Warning. System overheating. Enter cooldown mode.
How did that rail cannon miss you? I have no idea. But somehow it did. You're right, though. That totally should have splattered me across the countryside. George says it's 100% Hasbro. They lied about the files being lost. Activision still has them. They just need permission. How do you not exterminate the monster? Come on now. There you go. Best line of the game. Just casually thrown away at the start of RE3 make. He's still alive? Yes, Alex, he sure was. But nothing stands up to the power of Magnum in the Resident Evil universe. It is the showstopper, the game ender. Yes, operate the elevator, you dumb bitch. You kinda need to reach the helicopter to leave.
Jill! Over here!
set.
All right then, we're out of here.
You better be. Because that town is about to be fucking atoms.
No, it's here.
Bye, clock tower.
It's time to go.
Judgment Day.
That's it. I've had it. This time they've gone too far.
Phil says, I just remembered now they cut Barry from the remake too. That might be the greatest offense. I agree. Cutting Barry in any capacity is a massive offense. Absolutely a detriment of any game.
Unfortunate turn of events. It seems that the President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City.
A rather unfortunate turn of
The Federal
events.
Council have ruled that the Backless Terminate operation is the best course of action for this extreme situation and have since executed. Based on that fact, Raccoon City has been literally wiped off the map. Current reports have the death toll surpassing the 100,000 mark. Our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City.
Pretty sure most of them were dead before the nuke hit there, Chief. But I know that's the cover story. God, you gotta imagine they're trying to say it wasn't zombies or nothing, right? Like, what kind of flu would cause you to have to wipe a city off the planet? Just imagine how they're trying to, like, bribe the president with, like, yeah, we're just gonna nuke the town, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And Capcom with its friggin' championship level credits music, as always. I was just thinking, you know what would be a fun Resident Evil to remake? Would be Resident Evil Gaiden, where they had Leon and Barry, but then it would just be Leon and Barry on a boat. I'm like, we already have Revelations. I mean, we'd get a better game, probably, but I don't know. Might be fun. Alex says, there was the big box guy that got nuked. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There weren't very many, though. Phil says, I don't think there was a cover-up. Reasonable. Because really, how do you cover this up? you don't just cover a nuke up. That is quite an assessment of the capabilities of either the PR spin machine or... You know what? Actually, on the other side of the thing, I would have no trouble believing that people would be dumb enough to just be like, oh yeah, swamp gas or something. But no, there was no cover-up. That's like the whole point of Resident Evil 4, the public dissolution of Umbrella because of the bullshit that they got up to, leading us to the Plagas experiments in the European countryside. They sure tried to keep it under their hat, though. Nukes have a habit of knocking hats off. Alright, let's see our shitty ranking. How bad did we do? Certainly don't still got it the way I got RE2. Oh, wow. Nearly 7 hours. Definitely don't still got it here. You'd have to play this a lot more. Oh, it just extra makes me lament that memory card that had, like, all the endings unlocked with all the rankings and then, shit, lost its battery. And it's just, awful. Awful. What a time to be alive with old memory cards and old memory formats. Oh, hey, yeah, we got Mercenaries unlocked. That's good. And we've got some costumes. I'm sure there were still a lot of non-zombie survivors who got nuked. There's probably more than I'm giving credit. After escaping the city, Jill set out to join Chris Redfield, However, all she found was an empty hideout of Chris's. On the floor was Chris's knife. Jill left without hesitation because she firmly believes that Chris is still alive. She will search for him until she finds him. Then they can go put an end to Umbrella. The master of knifing. Rush E! Yeah, we're doing the time attack mode. Except time attacked us. George says, just need a clip of Sonic's voice saying, barely made it after the E. Then we'll give him a cookie. Next game. Maybe we'll actually try to play good that time. We'll just have to see. All right, everybody. That was going to be the end of our stream for today. We knocked Nemesis out, and I think that's good. I don't know what's going to replace it next. We've got tons of options and a couple of stuff on the go. We'll just we'll have to see what ends up in the poll, or who knows? Maybe I'll just blindside everybody with some random surprise afterwards next week. Alex says, Markiplier E-meme. I'm not up on that. I know who Markiplier is, but I'm not familiar with the E-meme. I might have to read up on that later. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in for me this week. This has been a lot of fun, and I think we're starting the year off right. We're kicking one resident out, digging into another one, and, beating things with pistols instead of sniper rifles because we forget we even have the sniper rifle, because that is just how we roll. Be sure to join us next week, where we're going to be continuing Resident Evil 8. Since we just put out Lady Dimitrescu, the game is going to take a turn, I'm told. Can't wait to see what that turns out like. And what happens after that? Well, we might put up a poll later in the week. I might feel like surprising people, or maybe both. Who knows? We'll just have to stay tuned to find out, everybody. All right, thanks again for tuning in. See you next week. And until then, have a good one, guys.